something savage probably be like, hey, my nigga's Dr. Phil.
A few moments later.
Yeah, stop resisting.
Give me up, girl. My gloves are too tight.
Turn it. We'll loosen them in a minute.
Can't drag me in the car.
Took in there against my will. It's basically like kidnapping. They strip you from your whole personality. One of the kids, he had tried to steal a car or something. Everyone was screaming on the walkies like it was really crazy, and he ended up killing one of the staff members.
Dr. Phil and parents send their kids here, but when you send your kid to this facility, your child just gets more traumatized. We were forced to sit outside in the cold. They would feed us foods they knew we specifically didn't like. They did not let us shower. They did not let us change our clothes. I don't even think they let us shower over the whole 2 weeks.
Instead, I experienced retaliation from the ranch after I spoke up. In what appeared to me to be punishment for reporting my I was required to spend extra time picking up horse manure, walking in circles around a horse corral.
We're not involved in that. We don't have any feedback from them. So whatever happens once they're there, that's between them and the facility.
This ranch is still listed on your website after a lawsuit about a murder, a lawsuit about sexual abuse, and a lawsuit about torture.
You've gotten a lot of attention on the internet since you were here. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
So what's good for you is I made you just like how Oprah made you. You were nothing before I came on this show.
Thank you for that.
I put back on the sage green suit I had been wearing the day before when he paid attention to me. And I thought, well, maybe he'll notice me again.
Huh?
And notice me he did.
What?
He spent time sort of standing there and held my hand longer than he should have.
Oh. Okay.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky.
You are chaos. You are mayhem.
I want an apology from him.
The president.
Okay, my apologies, Miss Girl.
Miss who?
Legally speaking, this is a women's harassment scenario.
That's right.
What is it about?
Impeachment.
Mr. President, it is you who will listen to us.
For those of you who've been living under a rock or a particularly large pair of balls, Nicki Minaj caused controversy when she tweeted, "My cousin in Trinidad won't get the vaccine because his friend got it and became impotent. His testicles became swollen."
So the boys with the swollen testes is a tale that was told by my cousin's bestie. No need to fact check him or debunk him. So the bats fill the sack with two massive pumpkins.
The people who are not getting vaccines, who are believing the lies on the internet instead of science, it's time to start shaming them. What else? Or leave them behind. Because they are keeping the majority of Americans behind.
I mean, his side effects can be so bizarre. Now he's got 2 moons like the planet Mars. I said, excuse me, the plight of this man should be told to my 20+ million fans. I mean, think of just how large my reach is.
People talking about, well, I don't know what's in the shot, Chris. I don't know what's in that shot.
I'll tell you what's not in it.
Hold on.
A tracking device.
Yeah. Let me finish this. You know what they get shots in nowadays? In their rear ends. They're getting shots to make it bigger. They're getting shots in their face. They don't know what's in Botox.
Yikes. And her husband as a sex offender and her brother in jail for offending. The bigger picture is, what do we do about our kids?
Nicki addressed fans who brought up Kenneth's attempted rape conviction by replying to them on social media, saying he was 15, she was 16, in a relationship.
It was a lie. It wasn't true. We both were 16. We were never in a relationship. I just felt woman to woman. I was wrong of her. You have 150-something million followers on. They all believed it.
You've ruined everything about what your brand could be. Again, you're never gonna stand a chance when you're with a man who pulls a knife at rape point. You know, and you're never gonna stay a molester. a registered sex offender who wasn't even, you're never going to stand a chance with John Q. Public. Because there's only one thing worse than touching children and pulling knives, and that's murder. By the way, he did go to jail for manslaughter.
Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty decided to send their associates to Jennifer and harass her for a 7-month span to get her to recant her story from 1994 in order to get him off of the sex offender registry.
FaceTime Petty your umbilical cord and cut it your damn self because he can't come nowhere near the child. No first day of school because Ken can't go near playgrounds or daycares for play days. Because you're going to hear sirens every time Petty comes within 50 feet of your child in that order.